आकारविषये शीघ्रमेव अवलोकयामः। पंचविंशति पदानि सन्ति। मात्राज्ञा यद्यपि बहुभिः जनैः सम्यक् एव कृतमस्ति, परन्तु किञ्चित् समस्या अस्ति कुत्रचित्। अस्माकम् अत्र विषयः अस्ति, गृहकार्यस्य विषयः इको यणचि एचो यवायावः लोपः शाकल्यस्य एन पदान्तादति एव। अन्य विषयः नास्ति, यथा विसर्गसन्धि अथवा अन्य सन्धीनां विषये कार्यं नास्ति अत्र। अस्माकमत्र तदधिकृत्य मात्राज्ञा यद्यपि इत्यादि पदानां सन्धिरूपं सन्धिच्छेदः कथं भवति इति पश्यामः शीघ्रम्। अस्तु, आविष्का भगिनी। मात्राज्ञा।
नमस्कार गुरु, सॉरी फॉर डिले।
नमस्कारः। आविष्का भगिनी वक्तुम् इच्छति चेत् कृपया अन्म्यूट् करोतु।
मातृ प्लस आज्ञा।
मातृ प्लस आज्ञा। अत्र सन्धिः कः? कीदृशं भवति सन्धिः?
इको यणचि।
ऋकारपूर्व वर्णः, आकारः उत्तरवर्णः इति कृत्वा किं भवति? रु आ। इको यणचि कथं भवति? अत्र एकः स्थाने यण्, पूर्ववर्णकः ऋकारः, इक् प्रत्याहारान्तर्गतवर्णः। इक् इत्युक्ते किं किं भवति तत्र? इ उ इति चत्वारः वर्णाः सन्ति। ऋकारः अपि एकः वर्णः, अनन्तरम् अच् वर्णः अस्ति, आ इति। तस्य स्थाने कः आदेशः? ऋकारस्य स्थाने
रकारस्य आदेशः भवति।
रेफस्य आदेशः रा इति भवति। मात्राज्ञा। तथैव यद्यपि। यद्यपि
यदि प्लस अपि।
यदि प्लस अपि। अत्रापि यण् इति। यदि प्लस अपि। इकारस्य स्थाने यकारादेशः। अनन्तरं लनुबन्धः। अत्र किं भवति? आविष्कर्मणि भवती वदतु सर्वम्।
रु प्लस अनुबन्धः।
रु प्लस अनुबन्धः। अत्र अन्य रीत्या पदच्छेदनं नावश्यकम्। रु इत्येव, यथा अस्माकं लक्ष्यमस्ति एतेषाम्, एको यणचि एतेषामेव सन्धीनामेव इदानीं लक्ष्यम्। रु प्लस अनुबन्धः। अत्रापि ऋकारस्य, अत्र किं भवति? कथम् अत्र कीदृशसन्धिः?
इको यणचि।
इको यणचि। अत्र इक् वर्णः कः? पूर्ववर्णः कः अस्ति? लकारः। ऋकारस्य स्थाने लादेशः, लकारादेशः। तत्र ल इति। लनुबन्धः अत्र ल इति आदेशः भवति लकारादेशः न तु लादेशः लकारादेशः ल प्लस् अनुबन्धः ल प्लस् लनुबन्धः भवति शृण्वेदं तथैव
What's the meaning of lenubandha?
There is no specific meaning. Anubandha means
Anubandha, I know, sir. I know.
Like a supplement.
Lenubandha is.
Yeah. So like where there is this swara or this varna is a supplement, that is a lanubandha. This is just to show this example is just to show the example of that likara, ikoyanichi. We want to show an example of likara. So Lu plus adesha, ladesha, just like that. Lu plus akriti, lakriti, like that. Lu plus anubandha, lanubandha. Shrunvidam, that is, I think is clear. Anantaram charvangi, atra भवति चारु प्लस अंगी चारु इति पदस्य अर्थं जानन्ति इति मन्ये
ब्यूटी
चारु ब्यूटी और ब्यूटीफुल चारु प्लस अंगी चारुवंगी अनन्तरं किन्तु सुंदरी इति सुंदरांगी कल्वेहि राजश्री भगिनी कल्वेहि
खलु प्लस एहि खलु उकारस्य वकारे परिवर्तन भवति
उकारस्य वकारादेशः अत्र कल्वेहि भवति कुत्रचित् केनचित् लिखितमस्ति इहि इति खलु इहि तथा खलु इहि तु न भवति अतः इहि इति पदमस्ति खलु एहि कल्वेहि अनन्तरं कुर्विदं कुरु इदं कुर्विदं तत् सुलभं भर्त्रादेशः भर्तृ प्लस आदेशः ऋकारस्य स्थाने रेफादेशः अत्र किं किम् अस्ति अत्र पश्यन्तु भर्तृ प्लस आदेशः भर्तृ इत्युक्ते भर् प्लस त प्लस रु अस्ति अत्र प्लस आदेशः इत्येव लेखनीयं भर्त प्लस रु प्लस ऋकारस्य स्थाने रेफादेशः तदा किं भवति भर्त्रदेशः एवम् इदानीमेवं किम् एतत् कथं लेखितुं शक्यते पुनः भर्त्रादेशः इति अत्र रेफस्य लेखनम् उच्चारणम् आवश्यकमस्ति रेफा पूर्वं यत् रेफम् अस्ति अनन्तरमपि रेफम् आगच्छति टकारात् अनन्तरं रेफः अनन्तरं पूर्वमपि रेफः इति पूर्वं यत् रेफोच्चारणमस्ति तदुपरि आगच्छति अत्र लेखनसमये देवनागरीलिपि रेफः यत् अनन्तरम् अस्ति टकारादनन्तरं तत् अत्र आगच्छति अधोभागे एवम् अथवा एवमपि भर्त्रादेशः इति भर्त्रादेशः पूर्वमपि रेफः
how it became disha?
How it became what?
How Bhartradesha become Bhartradesha?
It is not Bhartradesha. भर्त्रादेश।
अच्छा नहीं,
आकारः अस्ति अत्र, आकारः। ओके, आकारः अस्ति एव। भर्त्रादेशः, गम्ल प्लस् आदेशः गम्लादेशः। तत् यथा लकारः एव अस्ति, तत्र लकार प्लस् आदेश लादेश तदेव अस्ति, गम्लादेशः। अनन्तरं पितृर्चा, पितृ प्लस् अर्चा पितृर्चा। इदानीम् अत्र किं भवति, असावयम्।
महोदय, गम्लादेशः अन्तिमवर्णकः प्रथम पद।
अन्तिमवर्णः स्वरवर्णः अस्ति, लकारः। अन्तिमवर्णः पूर्ववर्णः ऋ इति, अत्र स्वरवर्णः गम् लृ। अत्र असावयम् इतः आरभ्य किञ्चित् अवधानम् आवश्यकमस्ति। अत्र असावयम् पदानां परिचयः आवश्यकः अस्ति। अत्र असावयम्, अत्र पदद्वयं किं भवति, पूर्वपदम्
असौ प्लस् अयम्,
असौ प्लस् अयम्। अत्र इयं भवति चेत् किं भवेत्, अयं स्थाने इयं पदमस्ति चेत्
असावियम्।
असावियम्, असावियम्। अनन्तरम् अग्नाविह, अग्नौ इह, अग्नौ इह। बालावत्र,
बालौ प्लस् अत्र,
बालौ प्लस् अत्र। वध्वियम्,
वधु प्लस् इयम्, वधु प्लस् इयम्।
दीर्घ उकार ह्रस्व उकार,
ह्रस्व उकारं, वधु प्लस् इयम्।
दीर्घ उकार,
दीर्घ उकार।
Mohani, don't we have to write the names how it got changed?
I
mean, like what kind of sutras are used?
Yeah. तत् लिखन्तु तत्र यथा उपरि अस्ति। अग्नविः कथम् अभवत्, केन सूत्रेण, एचोयवायावः, right? I'm assuming everybody knows this already. If you have any questions, please ask.
वध्वीयम् अत्र ह्रस्व दीर्घ अकारं नास्ति, आव् इति न आगच्छति किल?
कुत्र?
वध्वीयं तत्र आव् इति न आगतमस्ति, तर्हि
वधु योग इयम्।
So Avishkavini किञ्चित् विवरणं कर्तुम् इच्छति अत्र?
We are using equal energy here, not echo yavayavah.
Yeah, but can I explain a little bit further? Like echo energy. With the echo energy, पूर्व वर्णः कः? दीर्घ उकारः. अनन्तरम् उत्तरवर्णः ह्रस्वैकारः. ऊकारस्य स्थाने आदेशः कः? वकारः. वध्वीयम् अभवत् इति प्रक्रिया. अनन्तरं प्रश्नः उदेति दीर्घ उकारः किमर्थं ह्रस्वैकारः किमर्थं नास्ति? ह्रस्वैकारोपि भवितुमर्हति अत्र ह्रस्वैकारोपि. वधु प्लस्यं वध्वीयं समानमेव उच्चारणं परिवर्तनम् आदेशः. तथा ह्रस्व किमर्थं नास्ति?
वधुः इति पदमेव नास्ति प्रायशः. वधुः एव अस्ति. दीर्घ उकारस्य समेतं पदमेव अस्ति.
यथा प्रातिपदिकमस्ति वधू इति. दीर्घ उकार प्रातिपदिकं वधू इति. वधू वध्वौ वध्वः. तत्र दीर्घ उकारपदम् उकारान्तपदमस्ति वधू इति. ओके. अनन्तरं नदी एषा नद्देशा. This was the wrong one, is it? Mutaikyam.
Just going back to that Vadhviyam, learn Sanskrit gives Vadhu also. Hrasva ukara sametam api padamasti iti dattamasti. Daughter-in-law. Learn Sanskrit.cc मध्ये Vadhu iti api asti.
तत् दीर्घ उकारम् इति प्रसिद्धमस्ति. दीर्घ वधू श्वश्रु इति अस्ति. तथा
विकल्पेन वधु इति प्रयोक्तम्.
तथा न दृष्टम् इति मया तु न दृष्टं कुत्रचित् प्रयोगः इति.
अस्तु. वधु इति प्रसिद्धं प्रयोगम् अस्ति.
So what I generally go by is, one is prayoga, the other one is these Sanskrit dictionaries. Not this learned Sanskrit. I generally don't trust them very well. So they are good at, but they list these words without much context, because they are not curated in the sense. Okay. So you need to. I generally refer to Sanskrit dictionary, which I given the links. Right, many links are there. So let's say, for example, Amarkosha Pashyatu. There is no Rasva Ukaravadu, Dirgha Ukaravadu, Ravatra. Similarly, you can refer to other Sanskrit dictionary also. That is what I recommend. I like Apte or Vachaspati, Kalpadrama mainly.
Om Mahoday.
Because if you keep on referring to the dictionary, there is, in theory, everything can be vikalpa. Right? Everything can be pullinga, strilinga, everything can be dirgha, rasva. So I generally tend to refer to these. And obviously, I also come across there is never-ending sahityam is there, but still most of the sahityas are standard, like itihasa puranadi and kavya natakani. I think this should not be here, right? Avishkavini?
No. This is Vriddhi Rich.
Yeah, I don't know why I forgot this to remove from here. I thought I removed. This no, next one. Alayasmin.
Alaye plus asmin.
Alaye plus asmin.
Purvarupa sandhi.
Purvarupa. Sutram.
Engah padam vadati.
Enga padanta dati. So atra enga padanta dati varnam katam bhavati. Engah padante bhavet. Eng.
A-O.
अत्र एकारः पदान्ते अस्ति अनन्तरं परम् अकारः अस्ति अत् इति केवलं ह्रस्वकारः आलये अस्मिन् अनन्तरं लोके अस्मिन् अपि तथैव लोके प्लस् अस्मिन् बालकोऽयं अत्र
बालकः प्लस् अयं
तत्तु सम्यक् एव परन्तु अस्माकं विषयः अत्र विसर्गसन्धिः नास्ति किल विसर्गसन्धिः नास्ति केवलम् अस्माकं बालकः इति यत् पूर्वं भवति तत् आदौ बालको भवति अनन्तरम् अयं भवति विसर्गसन्धिम् अनन्तरं पठामः परन्तु अत्र अस्माकं लक्ष्यं केवलं किमस्ति पूर्वरूपसन्धिः बालकोऽयम् इति बालको अयम् इदानीं विच्छेदनमत्र दर्शनीयम् एवं बालको अयम् इति विसर्गः न आवश्यकः अत्र एङपदान्तादत्यत् बालको अयम् ओकारस्य परम् अकारः अस्ति परस्तात् इति बालकोऽयं भवति अनन्तरं मन्यत आत्मानं राजश्री भगिनी किम् अभवत् अत्र मन्यत आत्मानं
मन्यते प्लस् आत्मानं
मन्यते आत्मानं अत्र पूर्ववर्णः कः कस्य प्रसक्तिः भवति सूत्रस्य प्रसक्तिः पूर्ववर्णः कः एकारः परवर्णः
एकारस्य अय भवति बट् शाकल्यस्य लोप य लोप भवति
आमां शाकल्यस्य मतेन यलोपः अनन्तरं लोपः न भवति चेत् तदा किं भवति
मन्यत्य
मन्यतया मानम्
अत्र विच्छेदनं कथं मन्यत् इति अत्र व्यञ्जनम् अनन्तरम् ए अस्ति अनन्तरम् आ अस्ति एकारस्य स्थाने ऐ इदानीं मन्यतै आत्मा मन्यतया आत्मानं मन्यत्य नास्ति मन्यतया आत्मानं मन्यते आत्मानं मन्यतया आत्मानं मन्यतया आत्मानं अत्र विकल्पेन यकारस्य लोपः मन्यत आत्मानम् इति। इदानीं रामा एतौ अत्र किं भवति?
रामौ प्लस एतौ।
रामौ प्लस एतौ रामावेतौ इति एचोयवायावः विकल्पेन रामा एतौ अपि भवितुमर्हति। विकल्पेन केवलम् आकारः रामा एतौ इति। अत्रापि विसर्गः भवति चेदपि तदपि प्रसक्तिः अस्ति, परन्तु इदानीम् अस्माकं विसर्गस्य कथा नास्ति अत्र, अनन्तरं पश्यामः। तस्या इदं महोदय किं भवति? तस्या इदं
तस्यै प्लस इदं
तस्यै प्लस इदं तस्या इदं और तस्या इदं अर्थोऽनर्थः किं भवति? अत्रापि पूर्वरूप अर्थो
प्लस अनर्थः।
अर्थ इति
अनर्थः
अर्थ इति विसर्गसहितपदम् अस्ति, परन्तु इदानीम् अस्माकं पुनः लक्ष्यं किं? केवलं पूर्वरूपसन्धेः विषयः इति कृत्वा अत्र लेखनं भवति अर्थो प्लस अनर्थः इत्येव, न तु अर्थः प्लस अनर्थः। अर्थो प्लस अनर्थः इति एङपदान्तादति सूत्रेण भवति। ओकारः पूर्ववर्णः, कारः परवर्णः, अत् इति ह्रस्ववर्णः, परवर्णः एङपदान्तादति इति अर्थोऽनर्थः। तथैव नमोऽस्तु, नमो प्लस अस्तु, न तु नमः प्लस अस्तु इति न लेखनीयम्। अत्र नमो प्लस अस्तु। अनन्तरम् अन्तिमं पादावृषेः।
पादौ प्लस ऋषेः। औ स्थाने आव् आगच्छति।
औ स्थाने आव्। औ स्थाने आव्, पाद आव् ऋषेः, पादाव् ऋषेः। Any questions so far? Okay. आद्गुणः इत्यस्य विषये किञ्चित् चर्चा जाता पूर्वम्। एतावता सूत्राणि कानि पठितानि अत्र? इको एनचि, एचो यवायावः, द्वयमेव एङपदान्तादति। Then there are a couple of संज्ञासूत्रं, यथा वृद्धिरादैच् अदेङ्गुणः, संज्ञासूत्रमस्ति अदेङ्गुणः, Vruddhiradaj Adenguna iti. So these to define what is Vruddhi and what is Guna. So in Iko Yanachi, we have not used any Svajna Sutra here. Ik is there, Yan is there. Vruddhi and Guna is not considered there. But now, when it comes to Ad Guna, iti Sandhi Sutra Matra, Avarnata Chupare Purva Prayoho Eka Guna Adesha Syat is another, is a complete explanation of this Sutram. Ad Guna. Ad. Adid. Ad iti padasya vibhakti ka.
Panchami.
Ad iti panchami. Ad iti panchami ityukte avarnat pare. Avarnat anantaram. At. It's like Ramat. This we saw before, right? If there is the Pratipadakam is Rama Akaranta Padam asti chet tasya panchami vibhakti Ramat bhavati tathaiva kevalam asti chet tasya panchami vibhakti At bhavati. So At ityukte Avarnat anantaram, then Achi. This has to be
At is a Panchami Vibhakti of Ad.
Panchami Vibhakti of A. At is Panchami Vibhakti of A. Just like Ramat is the Panchami Vibhakti of Rama, correct? Ramat is the Panchami Vibhakti of Rama. Similarly,
but here it is Ad. Ad.
So because the Rama is changing, Rama is there, right? Ending sound is This is changing to Ramat, right? At. This is not changing to Ramat, right? Ramat. So similarly, if it is just only it changes to At, correct? At. Just because Rama changes to Ramat, changes to At. Okay? Ramat. No.
See, what I am asking here it is written as Ad. Ad changes to At.
You mean the? You mean the? The. The. The comes because of another Sandhi. It is actually At here. Okay. Because the takara is at the end of the pada, or you can assume that is the end of the pada, it changes to Ad here. Okay? Simple. But it is originally At, like Ramat. So Avarnat anantaram gunaha bhavati iti sutrasya kathanamatra. Sutram vadati Avarnat anantaram guna bhavati. That is the only thing the sutra is saying. But what are the other conditions? Avarnat anantaram kim asti chet guna bhavati? Iti prashna. That achi pare. So ach asti chet. Avarnat anantaram ach kaschit ach varna asti chet guna bhavati adeshaha iti arthaha. Now achi pare, how do we know it is achi pare? Because of the sutra order. The sutras, how they are, because Iko and Achi. There was Achi there in the Iko and Achi before. Right? Iko and Achi. Iko and Achi is here, which is, where is Iko and Achi? Yeah. 6.177. Shashtadhyaye Prathamapade Saptasaptitamam Sutram Iko and Achi iti. So there it has the Achi part is there. From here, that Achi part is also substituted, or it is copied to this Adguna Sutra also, because it comes later, right? 77 is before, Iko and Achi is number 77, and Adguna is 87. So that can be copied. So how to decide when to copy the part, which part to copy, that is a different study. Ashtadhyayi, how to interpret it. So that is a separate study. For now, let's take it granted that achi has to be copied here. Okay? So avarnat achi means avarnat anantaram kaschit ach varnah asti chet tam tari kim bhavati gunadesha bhavati. Gunadesha. What is guna? That we saw before. Guna is defined by that Sanya Sutra. Adeng guna. What is guna? Guna means which are the letters in the guna are represented by guna Sanya. Adeng. Adeng means what? Which are the adeng?
At and eng.
At and eng. At means rasvakaraha. And eng means
A-O. A-O.
A-O. A-O. These are the gunavachaka varnaha. Guna means you should not think that uttama guna, adama guna, nicha guna itana. So that's character or guna dharma itina. This is just a guna iti sanya, just a technical definition in this Ashtadhyayi grammar. So guna stands for these three varnas. So avarnat achipare gunadesha bhavati iti idanim siddham. So first purvarna anantaram kaschit ach varna. Ach means any swara, right? Any swara comes. Or to how? In theory at least, as per this sutra. Then gunaha, so in that case, gunadesha bhavati means a, and o. So these three letters will be substituted. But where? Now, in case of echo and chi, where will it be substituted? Echo and chi, in this case, purvarnaha kaschit ikvarna bhavati. For example, what we have done, example, echo and chi, udahanam kim? Matra ajna. In this case, where did the substitution happen? Adesha kutra bhavatat. Purvarna rakaraha, paravarna akaraha. Adesha kutra bhavati? Repasya adesha bhavati atra. Kutra? Purvarnasya sthane. Natu, so A will remain. Paravarna is not disturbed. So kevalam purvarnasya sthane bhavati. But when there is a guna, when there is adgunaha, अत्र पूर्वपरयोः एकः आदेशः स्यात्. So this is additional.
Mahodaya, can I ask one thing? Acha will contain E, U, Ru, E, O, I, O, no? Acha.
Which one? Sorry. Which one?
Acha. Acha will contain A, E, U, Ru, E, O, I, O.
Correct.
So here only A, O, you have written.
No. So again, look at this sutram. Purvarna akara, right? Purvarna, this is clear. Purvarna a. Achi pare. Paravarna could be any ach or through au. Okay? Anyone. Paravarna. So idanim iti sthiti asti idanim. So paravarna akara purvarna any ach, any swara. This is the status, this is the sthiti idanim. Now asyam sthito purvaparayoho gunadesha bhavati. Substituting both will be substituted by, both will go away, and in that place gunasya adesha bhavati, gunavanasya. So either it will be a or a or o. Okay? Ach is not a o. Ach is anything, but substitution will be one of these three.
Acha. This is a rule. This is a rule only. This is out of 3 only it will come.
Yes, out of 3 it will come by this rule. This is the rule.
Not other things.
Not other things.
Okay.
First it should be a. The second letter should be any swara. In this case, substitute in the place of those first and second, one of the 3 will come. This is the rule as per this ad guna. Okay. This is what sutra is saying. Now practically what happens, we'll see. Udaharanam kim atra guna sandhi. This is a very prasiddha sandhi, guna sandhi. What are the sutra? What are the examples? Let's take a look at this book here. So here also you can see in the book, when a or a is immediately followed by ik. Now here it says ik. No, but the sutra is not saying ik. If you look at the sutra, at gunaha achi purva parayoho eka samhitayam. When avarna, any type of a, means a or a, is immediately followed by ach. Right? This ach means any swara. Right? So in that case, guna is a substitute in the place of 2. And you see here, avarna and ach, replacing both, guna comes there. As you see here, guna is the name of 3 letters, A, O. Okay. Now look at some examples.
As per that book, as per that book which we have downloaded.
Yeah, as per the book which you already have downloaded. Now, example, udaharanam kim atra cha plus iti. Let's take first cha plus iti. Right. Cha plus iti. Now what happens here? What is the purva varna? Purva varna kaha?
Cha.
Huh?
O.
Purva varna a. Paravarna I. So ad guna iti asya sutrasya prasakti asti kimatra ad guna asti, because purvarna akara and paravarna is some swara. It's falling in the ach. So the ad guna asya prasakti bhavati atra karyam karoti sutram. So now substituting both, we have to substitute one of the letters of a. A is also gunavarna, A or O, right? So which one should come here is the question now.
A.
Now,
Sorry, I.
I.
Sorry,
No, there is no I here because a, o, cha plus iti. So is one possibility. So if you remove this, so what happens here? Cha plus plus iti. So this is the condition. It is sthitihi. Now e in this place, one of the guna letters is a. If you put a here, it becomes chati. Then if you put a here, which is also a guna varna, it becomes cheti. Then there is a o is also guna varna. If you put o here, it becomes choti. Now which one to put is a question mark. Now logically, what is the logic here? We know that it is cheti because it is also written here, and practically also we know, yes, we use this cheti all the time, right? So how do you know that logic? What is the logic explanation that a should come here, replacing the 2, a plus e replacing the 2, a should come here? What is the logic? Karanam kim tat?
Sandhi of a plus e a. A plus e is a. Sandhi of
yeah, but why a? Because the sutra is saying guna can be any letter, right? A or o. Why a should come here? Why not o? Why not a?
We're looking at the sthanam, right? Is kanthastha, and e is talavya.
Talavya.
So and a is kantha talavya.
Very samyak. So we'll have to look at this because sandhi is dependent on the uchcharana sthanam. So it's all because uchcharana is getting changed, the sound is getting changed. So we have to look at the sthanam asti. So akarasya sthanam kim kantha, right? Ikarasya sthanam uchcharana sthanam talu, not talu. Kantha plus talu. So kantha plus talu. Now we want to substitute one of the a, o, which is the most suitable candidate of a, o. We'll have to look at it. So if you look at just it is just kantha in this one, right? If you look at a, it is kantha talu. If it is o, it is, what is the o? O is kanthostha, right? Or just ostha. Kanthostha. Because a plus o is o. Kanthostha.
O is kanthaushtam.
So what kanthostha? So what is the most suitable here? So we will have to keep both of them happy here. The which one are going away or e, both have to be happy. In my place, my next door is coming here. Somebody else is coming. Both should be happy. So who is friend with both of them? Ekara, because ekara is both kantha and talu. Right? So it is friendly with both of these. So in this case, we put a here. So it becomes cheti.
Another thing is when we make a uchara together, it becomes a.
Yes, that is the reason. Why? Yeah, exactly that is the reason. When we say e quickly, it becomes a because it is kantha talu. No. Yeah, practically it's very
technically exact. That is technically exact. But when we sound you together, it sounds like a.
A. Correct. And this is the technical reasoning we can provide. Practically, we know that when we say please, E becomes A. But if somebody says, okay, just prove it on the paper, then we can have some mathematical proof like this. Because A is Kantha, A is Tal, sorry, E is Talu, and A is Kantha Talu. So that's why we are using Kantha Talu. For this again, why we should put a Kantha Talu? This is like a descriptive explanation. Asti, Parantu, if you ask, no, I want Panini to say that, Ashtadhyayi to say that. Ashtadhyayi also comes with the support, like in place of E, or in this case E, we want to put A. We want to put A. How to put A? So it comes with the supporting sutram. Like sthane antaratama. But this is very practically obvious, I think. So this is one udaharana. Now, if you take next one, Rama plus Ishwaraha, Rameshwaraha, tatrapi samanameva, kevalam uttaravarnaha dirghayikaraha, right? Dirghayikaraha. So same, tatrapi akara ikarasya sthane ekaradeshaha, ubhayoha sthane. Note that here it is important that both are replaced, not only the Purvarna, like eco energy. Like the next one, Ganga iti. So here what happens? Purvarna akaraha. A Paravarna I. Atrapi ekarasya adeshaha. Why same? Akaraha punah kanthavarna ikaraha taluvarna talavyaha. Anantram Gange iti bhavati. तथैव गंगा प्लस ईश्वरः गंगेश्वरः. So
any example of out? Any example of out and A?
How nasti? You see the next one here. O okarasya adeshah atra. Cha plus uktah choktah. A plus U bhavati O. Why same thing? Akaraha kanthyavarnaha, antram ukaraha oshtyaha, antram okaraha kanthoshtyaha iti, kanthoshtyaha iti, choktaha bhavati, okarasya adeshaha, antram cha plus urdhvam chorthvam, yathoktam, yathoktam, yatha urdhvam, yathorthvam, akar plus ukar. Okay. Okay, now one more example here. Rukara. Now what happens when there is a Rukara? The example is here. Krishna plus Ruddhi, Ganga plus Ruddhi, or anything you can take. Varsha plus Rutu, Maha plus Rishi. So here, what is happening? Take an easy one. Choose Varsha plus Rutu. Or you can take Maharshi also, or Rajarshi, anything.
This Ru is Dirgha, na?
Raswa Dirgha, Rutu. Varsha plus Rutu, or general Samanya Padam, we know that Maha plus Rishi. And what is the word, actual word? We know that Maharshi, we use Maharshi. Right? Now Maharshi actually has two components in it. महा प्लस ऋषि इति भागद्वयम् अस्ति अत्र। इदानीं पूर्ववर्णः कः? महा प्लस ऋषि। पूर्ववर्णः कः? आ। परवर्णः ऋ। रेफन ऋ इति स्वरः, स्वरवर्णः। रेफ is the swara. This is refa. Re. Anyway, so rukara iti swaraha. So what adguna is it applicable here? adguna iti सूत्रस्य प्रसक्तिः अस्ति किम् अत्र? पूर्ववर्ण का is it at? Is it or a? One of the two should be there, right? Purvarna.
Yes.
Yeah. That is condition is satisfied. Paravarna ach. Is it okay? Is it satisfying?
Yes.
Yes. So we want. So what happens here? Gunadesha. So in both, substituting both, Gunadesha bhavati. Which guna? Either a or a or o. One of the three. Now which one to substitute here? That's the question. A or o. Only out of these three, one should be substituted. So, कथमः वर्णः अत्र आदेशः भवति इति प्रश्नः। कः वर्णः? Which one? What is the logic here? Again, think of the uchcharana sthanam.
Kantha and Murdhanya.
What is the sthanam of akara purvarna? Murdhanya. You are right. Kantha and rukara murdhanya. Exactly. And in this a, o, which one is the most suitable here? Which is the friendly for both?
Oh.
No. But A is not friendly for Ru, because Ru is Murdhanya. Right? But at least A, O, they have the Talu and Urtha. But which is not friendly with Ru? Which is not friendly with Ru. So we should not use them. Just use at least the one which is friendly but not unfriendly. I mean, which is not unfriendly. So we'll substitute this I and Ru with O now. Now what happens? So here what happened? Mah plus A plus Ru Shi. एतदस्ति इदानीम् इति इदानीम् A plus Ru इत्यस्य स्थाने we have decided to come in bring in A here. So what happens here? Maha plus A plus then what? Shihi. Shihi, correct? This is the condition now. I mean, this is what happened to as the next step as per the Adguna Sutra. As per the Adguna, first is A, then the Paravarna Ru, Ubhayo Sthane. The logically we are bringing in A, because that is the most, that is the friendliest letter here. So when we bring that, then what happens? A and Ru both have to be substituted. Can you please mute? Yeah. So a and ru ubhayoh sthane akarasya adeshah. Then what happens? Mah plus a plus rishi. So if you just leave it like that, then what happens? What is the final?
Maharshi.
Huh?
Maharshi.
Mahashihi.
Mahashihi.
Mahashihi. But is this what we are expecting?
No.
Nasti. So we want Maharshihi like this. We want, what we expect is, that means we want one refa somehow to be added here. Yeah? Mah plus refa plus shri. Right? Then it becomes Maharshi. But Adguna Sutrat, that refasya yojanam na bhavati tatra. Adguna is not saying anything about refa. It is just saying a, o, these are the guna. So it is not saying anything about refa. For that, a different sutra comes into picture. The sutras are, again, remember that they are all there to support the final word in the prayoga, not the other way. Because we know that we want to say Maharshi, and then we need a sutra for that. That sutra has to be there. So what is the sutra now? Where is, yeah, this sutra. Uran raparaha. What is Uran raparaha? So we are looking at. Uhu an raparaha syat. Iti sutram. Uhu an raparaha syat. What is the meaning here? Uhu. This also quickly we saw last time. Uhu means what? Anybody remember? Uhu. Many of you have studied, I guess.
Risva hukara.
No. Okay, so last time, I'll recall, it was very quick last time. Like we have Pitru. Pitru Shabda asti chet. This, what is the ending word here? What is the this is the Pratipadikam, ending in which letter?
U.
Huh?
U.
Pitru. Pitru.
Dri.
This is not Pitru. Okay? This is not U. This is Ru is a Swara here. This is a Ru is a Swara. Remember, like just like U, Ru is also Swara. It is not Vyanjanam. Okay? So in the Uchcharana Samaya also, Tat Dhyane Bhavet Smakam Manasi Yatha.
The last letter is Ru.
Ru. Last letter is Ru. Ru iti A, I, I.
Ru, are we supposed to write like this?
Which one?
Ru. Don't we have to do underneath a little like that?
So this Pitru is Pit plus Ru, correct? Which is in the Devanagari Lipi, it is written like this. Yeah, what is the question beginning?
No, it's R or Ru.
Not Ru, R. Uchcharanam.
Okay,
Like Krishna is there, Krishna.
Okay.
Not Krishna. Krishna, so that Ru, which is a Swara, and that Swara Uchcharanam, that we practice, that Rikara and Likara, Rikara and Rikara, it is not, generally it becomes like a Ru, like Rishi. When we say Rishi, so we should not pronounce it as Rishi or Rishi. Yeah. Rishi. This English, by writing it in English, it has destroyed our Ucharanam also. We in English we write it Rishi, so everybody is calling it Rishi now. Not Rishi. Yeah. It is not Rishi.
This is like a Pitru.
Huh?
This is like a Pitru.
Yeah, Pitru. Yeah, like Pitru. So while you pronouncing Rishi, so that Murdhanya tongue, Murdhanya sthanam, you know it already, I think. Like Murdhanya sthana. So it is not actually touching that. There is a hard pressed air is coming out like that. When we say it is not touching the back. The rolled up tongue is not touching the top part of the mouth inside there. Murdhanya. Rishi. Okay. So similarly, when we say Pitru, yeah, generally it becomes like that, but Ucharanam, Shuddha Ucharanam asti, Rukarasya tatra Swara bhavet, antim. Like Swara means you should all see, sometimes it's confusing for me also, like in the sense when we do samasa and all that, because when we say Pitu, this we easily understand, like or Pita, we easily understand that is at the end there is a Swara. When we say Pitru, like Pitru, so here immediately it will not come to our mind that there is a Swara here, because the Ucharanam is like Pitru, it is like a U, thinking that there is a U here, but there is no U. This is similar to this Pitu or Pita, like there is a Swara here. Pitru, Pitru. So if you take this Pratipadikam Pitru, then can somebody cite the Vibhakti Rupani of this Pitru? Rajesh Begini or Jaya Mohdaya, remember Vibhakti table.
Pita, Pitarau, Pitaraha. Pitaram, Pitarau, Pitrun. Pitra, Pitribhyam, Pitribhihi. Pitre, Pitribhyam, Pitrubhyah. Pituhu, Pitribhyam, Pitrubhyah. Pituhu, Pitro, Pitrunam. Pitari, Pitroho, Pitrushu. Sambodhana Pitaha, Pitarau, Pitaraha.
Uttamam. So tardi tatra Pituhu iti agatam. Pituhu kutra asti rupam? Pitu iti vibhakti kutra?
Panchami.
Panchami. And Shashti is also there. Right?
Yeah, Shashti also there.
So here, one second. So here uhu, if there is a pit ru, then becomes pituhu. If it is just ru, what will be its Panchami and Shashti Bhakti?
One more time, Mahodaya, what is the question?
If it is pitru iti pratipadikam asti chet, tasya Panchami Shashti Bhakti rupam bhavati pituhu. Right? If it is just the pratipadikam is just ru, tasya Panchami Shashti Bhakti rupam kim bhavati?
Uhu.
Uhu.
Pitru.
Huh?
Panchami Shashti is
kevalam uhu. Pratip, not pitru. No. Not pitru. Pitru, forget now. Just the pratipadikam is just ru. And if it is pratipadikam is just ru, its panchami shashti rupam bhavati just uhu. Why? Because if you take pitru is what? Pit plus ru, right? Pit plus ru. And its panchami bhakti or shashti bhakti, what is becoming? Pit plus uhu. Pituhu, right? What is pitu? Pit plus uhu, correct? Yeah. So, actually, ru, last part is changing to uhu. So, if you assume that just ru is there, just there is no pit, forget pit, and just ru is there as an independent pratipadikam, independent word, like Rama, just ru. Then it's panchami or shashti rupam bhavati uhu. Like if we, just like you have the vibhakti table, pita, pitaro, pitaraha, pitaram, pitaro, pitara, pitrun, like that. If you have a vibhakti table of ru, what will be the prathama vibhakti? Shila Bhagini? Huh? Right?
Yeah.
Dvivachanam? Au. Then aha. So like this it will go. Au, aha, au, un, like that, right? And then the Panchami Vibhakti becomes, and Shashti becomes, Panchami Shashti in the Prathama Vibhakti, Prathama Ekavachanam becomes Uhu. Shashti Panchami Ekavachanam becomes Uhu. Okay? Yeah, but Dvivachanam was correct. You said Rao, right? Not Au. Pita, Pitta, Rao. There is Rao there.
Rau.
Yeah, Rao. You're right. Rao.
Arau.
Rao, Raha. Arau.
With ref, Mahoday, not ref, right?
Huh?
Without the ref.
Which one?
Pitarau.
Pitara. See, no, we are just replacing the ru part with whatever comes. Whatever comes after pit, we'll keep that. This is the theory, right? So, in case of pita, just I is coming. So, keep that. In the Dvivachanam, what happens? Pita rau. Pit plus arau is coming, right? Pit plus arau. So, we'll keep that part. And pitaraha is pit plus araha is coming. We'll keep that part. Right? Arau, araha. Similarly, pitaram, pit plus aram. Aram is coming. We'll keep aram. Agreed?
Yes.
But in the Panchami Shashti, Pituhu is coming. So, Pit plus Uhu is coming. So, we will just keep Uhu. So, here, this Uhu is the Shashti Vibhaktanta Rupam Asti Rukarasya. This Uhu is, it is just like saying Ramasya. So, suppose Rama is there, Ramasya. This Uhu means Rukarasya. Okay. Uhu means Rukarasya. Rukarasya an raparaha syat. Iti sutram vardati. Okay. Shashti Vibhakti bhavati cha sutram sutre, Ashtadhyayi sutre, Shashti Vibhaktanta padam bhavati chet, tasya artha kaha, tasya sthane. Okay. इदानीं किं ऋकारस्य इत्युक्ते ऋकारस्य स्थाने अण् इति आदेशः अस्ति चेत् तद् रपरः भवति रपरः स्यात् रपरः भवेत् इति सामान्यवाक्यं भवति. मीन्स् वाट्? ऋकारस्य स्थाने अण् आदेशः अस्ति चेत् तत् सः आदेशः रपरः स्यात्. Okay, so this is the one additional supporting sutra coming, and this becomes applicable to various places and different places in the Ashtadhyayi, not only in the Gunasandhi case, but it could be applicable to other places also, because where you see the sutra number here. What is the sutra number? 1151. What does it mean? Prathamadhyaye Prathamapade Ekapanchashattama Sutram. This is in the first adhyaya. Whereas the Gunasandhi Sutra is in which adhyaya? Is in the 6th. So this comes much later. So that means, yes, that Uran Raparaha can be applied here, or wherever that condition comes up, there also it could be applied, that Uran Raparaha. But now for our case, let's focus on this. So it is applicable here. How it is applicable? If you again look at that Maharshi example, so what was the condition there? Mah plus A plus Ru plus Shi. Idanim Aru Ittanayoh sthane Puraparyoh sthane Gunadesha. So Atra Gunadesha Akara iti Puram Nirdharitam. Gunadesha iti Nirdharitam asti. But so this is coming in what place? This is the one of the Guna Varna. Okay? This is one of the Guna Varna. Because Guna Varna is Adeng Gunaha, At Eng, so we know that A or O is 3 are the Guna letters, and is one of the Guna letters. And this is coming as a substitution in the place of A and Ru, but one of them is Ru, right? Ru. Rukarasya sthane. One of the components getting replaced here is Ru. So, if you look at Uran Raparaha, Uhu sthane, Uhu means Uhu, not Uhu sthane, Rukarasya sthane. In the place of Ru, An is coming as a replacement. An, what is An? An is a Pratyahara. You look at the An. An, what is contained in the An here? A-I-U. Okay. A is coming as a replacement here. One of the An letters. It could be E, it could be U, but in this case, example, A is coming as a replacement. Okay. So not Uran Rapara condition means Uhu An, that condition is being met here. Rukarasya sthane Kashchit Anvarnaha Adeshe Rupena Idanim Agataha Asti. In this case, Uran Rapara is saying that An, whatever that letter is in that that becomes Raparaha. Raparaha means Ref, Ra iti Varnaha Tadanantaram Bhavati iti Arthaha. Rapara ityukte Refa Varnaha Tadanantaram Bhavati Syat Tadanantaram Bhavet iti Niyamaha. So Akarattu Agata. Akaraha Gunarupena, but Akara is also one of the Anvarna. Huh?
I could not understand. Ru comes as a Anguna. An. That I did not understand. How An?
An is a sutram. An is a Maheshwara Sutra. A-I-U is a An.
Okay.
Ru, how it has come An?
Lakshmikant Mohoday. So Ma plus Aru, Shri becomes A. This, till this it is clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. Now, A is also part of this An Pratyahara. If you look at the Maheshwara Sutra Yatra, where is the An Pratyahara?
Correct.
Here. An Pratyahara. An Pratyahare ke varna santi? Which are the words, which are the letters in the An Pratyahara?
IU.
A, E, U. So, this A is also coming in the An Pratyahara, right? So here in this example, A is coming as a replacement in place of A and Ru, and also it is the part of the An Pratyahara. Okay?
Now
Yes?
what I am saying further, why not up? Why not
Why not up?
Up.
Ak, Why not up here? Okay.
Why on?
Yeah, why on? Because this Uran Rapara, that Refa, which is the Ra iti, Refa is there, Rakara, will come only after A, E, U. It will not come after Ru. It will not come after A, O. So Panini has to restrict it only to An. He cannot say Ak or Ach or Ang. Okay?
Yeah, understood.
Yeah, because Ra has to come only after A, E, U. It cannot come after A or it cannot come after Ru. Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah, but good question. So A is also part of An. Then as per this sutram, after the A, there should be Ra. Okay? So we'll just add Ra here. Simple, right? So then we'll becomes Maharshi. Simple. Maharshi. Why? Because there is a Aru and the Rukara is also getting replaced with A. Because of that, the sutra gets applicable, Urandraparaha. And that because the A is also part of the An, and after that Akara, we'll put this Ra. The A becomes Raparaha. Avarnaha becomes Raparaha. Means it becomes followed by Ra. Akara becomes followed by Ra. So overall it becomes Maharshihi. So same examples, if you can see in the book here, similar examples. If you have this Rajarshi, you might have Devarshi, okay? Deva.
This sutra is on the book, 1151. It's not, huh?
1 second. Devarshi, this Devarshi should be simple, right? A plus Ru. A plus Ru. Atra Adgunaha plus Adgunaha. With only Adguna, just A comes. Then we have to apply Urandraparaha. Then it becomes Devarshi.
Yeah.
So in this book, it might be there somewhere up somewhere. No. Because this is not, this Urandrapara is not confined to just Guna Sandhi. It's just a generic sutra. It might be somewhere. We'll have to find out. So one more example we'll see with the Lukara here. With the Paravarna Ru, Deva, Rushi, Devarshi that we saw. Now what about the Lu here? Example, you take Tava Rikaraha. So तवलकारात् तत्र अत्र किं भवति अकारः पूर्ववर्णः and लकारः परवर्णः तव प्लस् ल इदानीम् अस्यां स्थितौ किं भवति पुनः आद्गुणः is still applicable here पूर्ववर्णः at iti or a is there and then paravarnah is one of the ach इदानीम् अनयोः स्थाने एकादेशः भवति पूर्वप्रयोः स्थाने so what is the most suitable here of the गुणवर्णाः त्रय a o अत्यन्तं योग्यम् अस्ति अकार पुनः just like aru अत्यन्तं योग्यं because this is kantha talu kantha overtal so that is not suitable so we bring in a here now uran raparaha how is the uran raparaha applicable here ru is not getting replaced here right? Ru is getting what is ru is it vyanjanam or swara
Swara.
Swara. So this is still a swara sandhi, guna sandhi eva. But now all anayo sthane akara iti agatam itra. So now how do we know how this uran rapara is applicable here? What is the uran rapara saying? Remember.
रि स्थाने रेफः आगच्छति
कस्य स्थाने
रि स्थाने
ऋकारस्य स्थाने
ऋकारस्य स्थाने
उहु इत्यस्य स्थाने अण् आदेशः अस्ति चेत् तदा सः अण् रपरः भवति इति अस्य वाक्यं किम् ऋकारस्य स्थाने अण् आदेशः अस्ति चेत् इदानीम् अण् आदेश इदानीम् अस्य देवर्षि in that example deva plus rishi so we have akara rukara both getting replaced by adgunah so uran uhu means rukarasya sthane kashit anvarnasya adesha asti in that case this anvarna becomes the rapara okay this is I think is any question here this is clear right everybody jai mohdaya so but now taking the example tava plus lakarah so this is think that this is a ru if this is tava plus rukarah suppose this is a rukara this is not right now not lakara but this is suppose this is rukara tava plus rukarah so what would have been ultimately
plus
so what is the final tava tavarkarah we can write it like this tavarkarah right tavarkarah if this is rukar now but there is if there is tavarkarah asti chet all this will be applicable o an uran raparaha but now what about lukarah asti chet so what about lukarah tavalkarah so in that case tava plus lakarah I am hurrying up to close this session but tava plus lakarah in this case is purvarnah lo iti paravarnah so anayo sthane adgunah comes into picture it becomes so adguna is applicable there is no doubt here because akara purvarna lakara paravarna this is fine now but the final rupa is tavalkara it is not tavakara tavalkara this we know tavalkara so how do we get the la just like if this is a ru asti chet atra if it is a ru here we could have come with a refa here then it becomes tavarkara with the uran raparaha we add refa but with lu we want to add la, okay? Not ra. So how do we use this Uranrapara Sutram? There is no separate sutra to add la. With the Uranrapara Sutram only, we should be able to get the la here. How do you do that?
L plus U.
Huh?
U, L plus U. No.
So, see, what this Uranrapara is saying, Ukara, Uhu. First, what are the components? Acha, Bhagaha Kyatra, Uhu, An, Raparaha. Okay. So, Atra, An is clear because An is, A is already there. A is one of the An Pratyaharastha Varna. That is, there is no problem. Now, problem is with Uhu and Rapara. In the previous discussion we had, Uhu is the Panchami Shashti, or actually Shashti Bhakti of Ru. So now we want to say that Uhu is also Shashti Bhakti of Ru, not Ru. Okay. How it is a Shashti Bhakti of Ru? It is a Shashti Bhakti of Ru. Because even if you take a different Pratipadikam, which is ending in Ru, again, there are no words with Ru, but you can have an imaginary word with Ru. Like Gamla. Gamla is one artificial word. Right? Ru. So if you make a Vibhakti table of this, just like Pitru, that also takes the similar form as Pitru. Okay? Like becomes Pita, this becomes Gama. Okay? Then Pitarau, Gamlau, Gamlaha, Pitaraha, Gamalaha, like that. Okay? So this Ru also follows the similar pattern of Ru. Why? Because Ru is also similar to Ru. Actually, in the Ashtadhyayi, he adds one additional note that Ru and Lu, they have Samana Sthanam. Not technically, but for the practical purposes. But if you take a Lu is a Dantya. Ru is Murdhanya. But for the technical, for grammatical purpose, and even for the Vibhakti table, they follow the similar pattern. So, then in that case, the Shashti Bhakti of Ru becomes U, same, like Ru. But only when there is a Refa is there, you have to replace that with a Lakara. Okay? Lakara. Instead of Refa, you have to replace it with Lakara. Because if you take the Vibhakti table of Gam, Le, like Pita, Pitara, Pitaraha, like Gama, Gamalau, Gamalaha, you can go like that. But when it comes to Ekavachanam, Shashti Bhakti, it remains Uhu. There is no Refasya atva Lakarasya Tasya Prasakti Nasti. Kevalam Uhu. Okay. So Uhu is easy to explain. Uhu is also the Shashti Bhakti of Lakara also, not only Lakara. So, when Lakarasya Sthane An Adesha Bhavati, okay, which is happening here, correct? Lakarasya Sthane An Varnasya Adesha Bhavati, which is happening here. Saha Anvarnaha Raparaha Syat iti asya sutrasya vyakhyanam asti. It will become Raparaha. Now, in this case, it cannot be Rapara. We cannot add Ra, we want to add La here. So, how Rapara becomes Lapara? Actually, Lapara. Okay? This becomes Lapara. How becomes Lapara? If you just look at the sutra, it is just having a Ra here, not La. So for this, we have to go a little bit technical here. We have to look at this Ra, Paraha. We have to add Anunasika there. Ra, Paraha. Ra, Paraha. Okay? This is a little bit technical. You can just forget this and assume that instead of Rapara, we will add Lapara. Okay? So then that Tavalkara becomes easy. Tava plus Lakara, Tavalkara. because instead of ra, you are running la. Because why? Because uhu is a shashti vibhakti of luhu, lu, and lose the word lakarasya adesha cannot be refa, it has to be lakara. So with this logic you can simply go with the tavalkara. But if you want to prove it by Paniniya Sutra, why Panini can be, how it can be wrong, let's make him right. So then, but Panini's sutras also, most of them contain this anunasika, which nowadays are not in the Rudhi or Ucharanam, but we should actually, sometimes they can become important. So here, Ra, Uran, Ra Paraha. Why is it important? So here if you come to this Maheshwara Sutrani, so here this la becomes, la we have to consider it as actually la. Lan. When we consider this as lan, what this actually contains? La plus on. Right? La plus, this is anuswara. Not anuswara, anunasika. Sorry. La. La. So, in this case, we will discuss this maybe in the next class. Right. When we say ra paraha, this ra has actually ra or refa also and this la also. This la from the next part of the next Maheshwara Sutra. There are Chaturdasha, 14 are there. So if you are starting with this ra, and if you make this as a anunasika la, then the la part of that, this ra itself becomes one pratyahara. This ra becomes one pratyahara. Pratyahara of what? This ra as well as this anunasika la. Anunasika la. Refa plus anunasika la. Okay. Anayoho melanam bhavati atra. Anayoho pratyahara bhavati atra. By this ra with the anunasika. There is no anunasika refa, so we will have to bring it from the next one, ra plus la, wherever, until the next anunasika is there. So ra plus anunasika la becomes its own pratyahara. This is how some of them, not all of them, all the grammarians explain this, but some of them explain this. Means they have to justify it. Puran raparaha. In that raparaha also, that raparaha also represent both ra and la also. To justify that, many grammarians, not all, they resort to this approach, like ra, take this ra with an anunasika and go on and make this la as an anunasika, so that what is the pratyahara means? Pratyahara is ignoring this in between Vyanjana, right? So when it becomes next, until next pratyahara, you can next anunasika you go. So you ignore this, you get this la there. Okay. This is how they explain, but but simply what it means, in our case, tavalkaraha, tava plus lakara, in the both places we have a first with adgunaha, then with this uran raparaha we have al. Okay. Instead of ar, if it is ru, it will be ar, if it is ru, it will be al, tavalkaraha. Okay. So we will stop here. Next 10 minutes up.
Mahodaya, somehow sorry to say, whatever exercise was given, I could not understand in which rule it comes, Piko, Yanachi, Shakari, and so on. I had taken Sandhi and Samasa. So, anyway, I could not understand where which rule it was used. Iko energy or ito or chakalya. So
which rule it is used? If you analyze it, understand it, it will be, you will come to know. But some of them have already submitted. For example, Avishka Bhagini has submitted with the rules also, and many of them have submitted. But electronic form, I think only I got from Avishka Bhagini. Others have handwritten.
So I would like to see that.
Yeah, I will share it with
avoid your time.
Yeah.
I have the electronic version. I will share it with you. We can add the rules.
Yeah, please. Yeah. Add the rules.
Because my problem.
Yeah. We can share it with all of them. Dhanyawada. Namaskar.
Dhanyawada.